What's good, all you lot? It's your boy Kai back in the building, and today we got a new vid on the new channel. Obviously the old channel still around but not called the same thing, completely different. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing my Premier League predictions, and yeah, let's get into it. First place, I'm joking, you think we're gonna start with I'm not going that way. Relegation zone. We're going to do relegation zone, we're going to get Europa League, Champions League, and then we'll do the mid-table. And then, no, we'll do Europa League, we'll do mid-table, then we'll do Champions League. Okay. So, 20th place, I put Watford. I mean, look, they're not good, they haven't got a really good team. They don't look Premier League standards to me. And I think they'll just finish rock bottom because they just don't seem good. They don't seem that great. I don't see many signings that they've made that are going to save them for relegation. So yeah, I'm going to keep them at 20th place. 19th, Crystal Palace. Look, Crystal Palace has been up for way too long anyway. That's facts. And with Patrick Vieira, he's a dead manager. He can't manage a team. 19th place, Crystal Palace. 18th. I'll put Southampton. A lot of people said Southampton going down this year. They've just lost Danny Ings. Look at their team. It's not looking too bright for them. I just don't see them having the power to stay up. But what would surprise you is I've got 17th Norwich. Now Norwich have been this up and down team for the last God knows how many seasons. But I feel like this season, I actually fingers crossed them because they're a likable club. This season they will finish outside of relegation. I know I just said relegation reverse, but I wanted to let you know Norwich are going to finish 17th this season. What I'm going to do, by the way, is if I get the place, come back at this at the end of the season. If I get the place right, if I get them in the correct place, that's 3 points. Get them 1 off, 2 points, 2 off, 1 point, and any other, I don't get any points. Actually no, and then if we'll keep 3 off, 0 points, and then 4th minus 1, 5th minus 2, 6th minus 3. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now Europa League football. So these could be 3 places, so we're gonna go for 3 places. In 5th place, I've got Leicester City. With the top 4, right, it's pretty self-explanatory, but you just don't know what order I put them in. But top 4, no one's correct. I don't think anyone's correct. All of those 4 teams are way too good for Leicester to get top 4 this season, and they bottle it every season anyway. So yeah, Leicester, 5th place. Not a bad team, but if they lose James Maddison as well, it's not looking good for them. But yeah, 5th place, I think that's fair, decent. Europa League yet again. Hey, they might make Champions League if they win the Europa League. I just doubt it. 6th place, I put Tottenham Hotspur. Nuno, who knows? He could be a great manager. But with Spurs looking like they might lose Harry Kane, they might not. But even if they do, they haven't made any signings that are going to save them. They haven't made any crazy signings that's going to make them a top 4 team or contending for top 4. 6th place, right? They could either be contending for top 4 or just got there. And I think Spurs has been the team that just got 6th place. They just got there because all the teams below them are just not great. 7th place, West Ham United. West Ham last season, they done a shocker. I was hoping they'd get Champions League. They probably would have got demolished in Champions League, but it would have been nice to see them in Champions League. 7th place, respectable. They're not going to get as good a finish as they did if they finished 6th last season. I don't think they're going to finish top 6 this season, just for the fact that they got Europa League this season. They are not going to have the depth, I don't think, or the experience to be able to finish high in the league and get good finish Europa League. They might get neither. But 8th place, actually we're not going to go 8th. I finished Europa League, wouldn't go down to 16th. 16th place, Newcastle. Right, Newcastle just a team that they never do well, they never do bad. They're going to be 16th. That's pretty much it. The surprise, the wild card for me. 15th place, I put Brentford. First league ever. First season ever in the Premier League. I think they're going to do decent. Not got a bad team. Tony's going to be a massive deal for them. 15th place Brentford. I think that's good. And the next season, second season, I would say, if they finish 15th, they need to get some good signings and aim for 10th, 11th place finish, because that's where I think Brentford should be if they want to seriously stay in the Premier League and gain some respect. That's what I think. 14th place Burnley. Here we go. Golly Burnley. Sean Dyche, greatest manager. Burnley always seem to be United. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, I think Burnley 14th place is respectable. Brighton 13th. There's not much to say about this team. Leeds 12th. Leeds aren't going to do great this season. Leeds are up and down. Like, they could skew from 9th to 14th depending on what their season's like. Aston Villa 11th. Aston Villa losing Jack Grealish is going to be a big one, and they've signed Danny Ings. They signed some other players, but with 100 million now, unless they make some big signings with that 100 million, they bring in some big players to replace him. Not the Danny Ings, I don't know, just someone from like Ajax or something. Just some player who's young, who's got the talent like Grealish has got. Because I know the owner said Grealish is replaceable. He's not the world's best yet. He's not even top 10. You can get someone who's just as good as him, maybe different play style. But yeah, if Aston Villa spend the money wisely, they could get a top 8 finish. If not, I say 11th place. 10th place Wolves. Nah, Wolves. I'll put them in 10th place. To be honest, they could finish 15th place if the players that say they're going to leave. It could be a good season it could be a great season for Wolves. Well, a terrible season for Wolves. But I think a 10th place is a respectful finish. You're still top half. But yeah, they could have a terrible season. Now, 9th place Everton. Rafa, what have you done? What haven't you done, actually? He could come in and turn his team around, but I don't think he is. Sigurdsson, obviously, I don't want to talk about that. But Demarai Gray for 1.6 million. I'm sorry, Demarai Gray for 1.6 million. Are you crazy? You know how cheap that is for Demarai Gray? Nah. But they could do well. I just see Man United beat them 4-0 yesterday. But it just depends how the tactics go. If they sign anyone new, if they don't sign anyone new, it's not going to be a good season for them. I think 9th is respectful. I think 9 is, what's the word? When you're being nice, I can't think right now. But 8th place Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal, you're trash. Your team's trash. You can't sign anyone good. Your manager's trash. What else can I say about Arsenal? Arsenal, a team who should be competing for top 4. But they're not. Both the North London clubs have been terrible. And that's my honest belief. They need to make better signings. They need to be competing more. Arsenal need to stop holding on to the FA Cup, because that's all they seem to hold on to. Every time you say Arsenal fan, Arsenal bad, at least we win silverware. Listen, I don't care. Or it'd be like, Man United can't beat us in the last 2 seasons. Listen, lad, when there's a parade for that, invite me, because you're obviously very happy about it. But anyway, Arsenal, 8th place. Conference League, maybe. We'll see what happens. No Europe this year. They haven't signed anyone. 8th place. Now we're getting on to the big boys. The top four. Fourth place, up at Liverpool. Now, Liverpool last season finished third. A bit lucky to finish third. They got it 9 points within second, so you can't complain. Van Dijk's back. He doesn't look like he's come back from his injury and been as feisty as he was before the injury. He doesn't look as great as he was before the injury, but things can change. Loss of Wijnaldum. Big. They need to sign a centre mid, just like Man United need to sign a centre mid. Both want Saul. I don't know whether he'll go to Liverpool. I don't know if he'll go to Man United. I don't know if he'll leave Atletico. We don't know if... I'm sorry, I'm spilling a lot. But, yeah, they've signed Konate, great centre-back. Maybe a replacement striker for Firmino. He's getting a bit old. Yeah, Jota's good, but I think they need another world-class striker. Their back four is obviously good, but like I said, Van Dijk's not looking as great as he was. And I think Klopp could possibly win the Champions League this season, depending on what happens. I just don't think they will do as great as last season. They somehow got 9 points from second, but at the same time, Man City's the only good team last season. Third place, Manchester United. Yes, I put us in third place. Listen. The signings we've got great. Don't get a midfielder. We're not going to be competing for a title. We need to be competing for a title with the team we have, but we need a midfielder at the same time. So we need to compete for a title this year. If we're more than 9 points from the title, I think the season's a failure, and Oli needs to be sacked if he hasn't won any silverware in the same season as finishing more than 9 points from the title with the team we have. I know Man City's giant and Chelsea's giant, but yeah, I just think we finish third. I think Oli will get sacked by the end of the season. He's just signed a new contract, I know, but I don't think he's going to win any silverware this season. He's definitely will win Champions League, and if we get put into Europa League, we're not going to win the Europa League either, because as you can see, he's a choker in finals in any cup competition. So yeah, I think Man United third place. I think Pogba will go for free. By the sounds of things, I just don't think he's going to want to stay if we don't perform well this season. If we're halfway through the season, top of the table, people 12, 15 points away from us, I think maybe Pogba will take consideration to stay. But we don't know. Second place, Chelsea FC. Chelsea, all the money, just signed Lukaku. Probably about to sign Koundé. Thomas is looking like a great manager, and I think he'll get them in contention with the league. I think it will be a close title race between them two, possibly Man United. Just depends again what they do, but Chelsea are looking good this season and could possibly win another champion. I don't think they'll want to set back-to-back Champions Leagues, but they will definitely fight for that title. Lukaku, top goal scorer next season, I'm calling it. 28 goals, I think, top goal scorer. Salah close behind, and yeah, Chelsea second place, and obviously in first place, Man City, Chester City. I don't really get. They've signed Jack Grealish. He's not going to be the best for him. If they sign Kane, then that's automatic win. Jack Grealish, I don't rate him as the best player in the world, but he's a great player. 100 million, maybe a bit too much for Jack Grealish, but it's a release clause, so I have to hold that down. Their team's already world class. They've bought some of the best players. I'm happy Messi's looking to go PSG. If he was going to go Man City, I would have just not watched football this next season. But yeah, Grealish, possibly Kane, top of the table, of course, unless Pep somehow chokes it and the team somehow chokes it. But yeah, that's what I think. Man City first place. So we're gonna see what my points are, and then season after we're just gonna add up these points and see what we're doing. But apart from that, yes, my Premier League predictions. Next video out will be NBA predictions. And I hope you like it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, all them things. And I'll see you guys in a bizzle.